Yummy, yum, 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 yum. Yummy, yum, 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 yum. Which one's going in the oven first? You. Mmm. Oven time.
Alright guys, so you should know by now that I love a good liberal slash leftist slash Democrat meltdown. I love me a good leftist meltdown, okay? I love it, okay? This time we have a meltdown from vegans. However, vegans, a lot of them happen to be liberal, leftist, right? Not all of them, but a lot of them happen to be. So it's basically the same thing. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, do we have a vegan meltdown to talk about today, as Gordon Ramsay has triggered the vegan internet circles, right? TikTok, okay, blogosphere, over a controversial video of him doing what chefs do, right? And in this video, Gordon Ramsay is essentially picking out lamb, right? A lamb for him to cook and eat, right? And again, the vegans did not like that very much. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to play some reactions to the video so that you guys get a gist of some of the reactions. And then we're going to talk about PETA's response to Gordon Ramsay's viral video. Take a look.
If you find yourself wondering the definition of cognitive dissonance, it is this video in its comment section. Those are babies, literal babies. This is not normal behavior. It shouldn't be bypassed as normal behavior or jokes or entertainment. It's not funny. It's not entertaining. And if you think animals don't understand us, look at how scared they are when he gets in the pen. If this video upset you, good. You should go vegan. And a sincere fuck you to Gordon Ramsay.
Yummy, yum, 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 yum. Which one's going in the oven first? You. Oven time.
In this viral TikTok video, Gordon Ramsay is mocking tiny little baby lambs who are about to die. These lambs are just babies. They have their entire lives ahead of them, but those lives are going to be or have been cut short so that their bodies can be dismembered and shoved into an oven. And Gordon Ramsay mockingly says oven time, but he's skipping a very important step before these animals get shoved into an oven. Before any animal ends up in an oven, they go to a slaughterhouse where they have their lives brutally stolen from them. They can smell the blood the moment they walk through the doors, and they are terrified. Oftentimes, they watch their brothers and sisters die knowing that they're next. Gordon Ramsay should be ashamed of himself. Harming animals is never okay.
Yeah, so I wonder what these people think about carnivores that have to kill in the wild. You know, like lions, tigers, you know, animals that can't eat grass, right? They can't eat vegetables and stuff like that. They have to brutally kill their prey, okay? And their deaths are probably less humane than the deaths that these lambs are going to go through. I wonder what they think about that. Are those animals bad animals, right? Are they bad animals? Okay, are they unethical for killing their prey so that they can survive, right? Because how else do you think that we get lamb chops? Okay, we got to kill these little lambs, okay, in order to cook them and eat them. That is the reality of the world, okay? It is called the food chain, and we're at the top of it. Therefore, we get to do stuff like this because we got to eat, right? We got to eat, okay? And this is why I think people who are vegan, I have no issues with your ideology in regards to you doing what you feel is best for yourself. But when you try to judge others and their morality because they don't want to eat the same diet that you eat, I have an issue. I have a problem, right? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, I don't think that it is for you to judge what people decide they want to eat. And if they want to kill their prey, if they want to eat food that requires the food to be killed, okay? They want to eat flesh. Humans have been eating that since the beginning of the time, and I think that humans will continue to do that. In fact, I will never stop eating meat, right? That is a hill I will die on. I don't care about the climate change implications. I don't care about the so-called ethical stuff. I don't care about any of that stuff. I am going to be a meat eater for the rest of my life, okay? I'm not giving it up. it ain't worth living if I can't eat meat. I'm just saying. And I'm not going to eat no artificial meat either, okay, that's filled with all types of chemicals and toxins, right, that later on down the road we're probably going to find out causes all types of diseases and unwanted side effects and illnesses in our bodies, even though these people are telling us that this is supposed to be healthy, right? It's supposed to be healthy to eat lab-grown meat. Right, sure. So PETA has responded to the backlash against Gordon Ramsay, and they have went as far as to call for Gordon Ramsay's kids to disown him over the controversial lamb video. So let's read about this. PETA has slammed Gordon Ramsay, 55, as a callous man after posting a controversial TikTok video joking about which lamb is going in the oven first. Well, Lord forbid the man do his job, right, as a chef, okay? His job is to cook food, including meat, right? And that is what happens. They go and they pick out the lamb that they want to eat, right? The cattle, the goat, right? The chicken, whatever. They pick it out. They pick out what they want to eat. It is what it is, okay? In the clip, the chef stepped into a lamb pen and acted as though he found the baby sheep delicious. Quote, "Oh, I'm going to eat you," Ramsay said as he swung his leg over the pen fence, rubbing his hands together in a cartoonish way. Ramsay sarcastically yelled, "Yummy, yum, yum, yum," as he looked at the lambs. It was probably a joke. Honestly, the video was probably a joke, even though that is probably what they do in real life. Okay, a chef like him at his level, they probably do individually pick out the animals that they want to eat and that they want to cook, okay? However, that video was probably posted just to trigger a certain crowd of people. Quote, "Which one is going in the oven first?" he asked before pointing at one. The chef captioned his video, quote, "The lamb sauce was still not found in the making of this video." A reference to a famous sentence Ramsay had said in his show, Hell's Kitchen. The viral clip has received almost 10 million views and thousands of comments. Quote, "I'm not even vegetarian, but this is very sad," one said, while another added, "Gordon about to be the main villain in vegan teaching stories." Meanwhile, a third said, quote, "PETA watching this be like," and they weren't far off. The animal rights organization People for Ethical Treatment of Animals called Ramsay callous and lauding. Elisa Allen, PETA UK's vice president of programs, did not hold back, telling Joe it would be funny if his children, quote, "went vegan and disowned him." Wow. Wow. So just because the man is doing his job as a chef, and he just so happens to be showing his TikTok followers his job as a chef, his kids should disown him. They should go vegan and disown him. Again, I think these people are the ones that are callous, right? You're the ones that are callous. Allen told the publication, Gordon Ramsay is a callous man who makes a fool of himself. Intimidating gentle lambs is loutish, not amusing. Quote, "What would be funny is if his children went vegan and disowned him, much in the way Elon Musk's daughter disowned her father. Those lambs are just babies who want little from life, but the chance to live it and not end up in this moron's or anyone else's mouth." Again, this is a funny comment because if these lambs were out in nature, in the middle of nowhere, they would definitely end up in an animal's mouth. It just wouldn't be a human's mouth, but it would end up in somebody's mouth, ultimately. But again, these people, for whatever reason, they dance around that part of it. The reality of the food chain, the reality of how nature works. And that this is a dog-eat-dog world, right? It is not for the faint of heart, right? If those lambs weren't getting eaten by humans, they would be getting eaten by something else, right? But for whatever reason, these people pretend like that doesn't happen. That's not a thing, okay? And if Gordon Ramsay wasn't eating these lambs, they would be living this great life, right? This great life, we don't have to worry about anything eating them at all, right? Again, these people really blow my mind with their self-righteousness, thinking that they are above everybody else ethically, when really they are the ones that are the most callous people, wishing things like people's children disown somebody simply because they eat meat. Again, it really blows my mind. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.